Hello Magic players, SkyLagger speaking from France, and welcome to my channel where we are discussing and playing some mid-range and control builds so we can learn together and help making our Magic environment a better place by promoting interactive builds. And today we are playing blue-white control in a modern league, so stay tuned! Are you ready to take control of the game? Did I just break it? Alright, round 3, of our league. This hand is not really great. It's great against aggro decks. So let's say we're playing against an aggro deck. I'm tired of mulliganing. Last round I just mulliganed to Oblivion and it didn't do anything. So let's hope this hand is perfect for what we're gonna face. Okay. Overgrown Tomb, that's kind of an aggro deck. Thoughtseize, well, they are probably gonna take my Spraying Seas. I have very resilient deck to spray, very resilient hand to Spraying Seas, to Thoughtseize. Okay, so the plan here is Celestial Colonnade and go. Let's hope we don't get Liliana of the Veil turn 3, Turn 2 is not possible because they didn't play a Hierarch. So here I expect something like Dark Confidant, maybe Grimflyer or Tarmogoyf. Grimflyer, sure. Yep. So here, no real need to play anything else than Hell Fountain. Let's preserve our life total as long as possible. Basically, we are gonna take a hit from this Grimflyer. So opponent will get to scry. Okay, so probably taking a Supreme Verdict, I believe. If they take a Cryptic Command, that makes me think that they have Liliana of the Veil. But they can't cast it right now. Why would they take Cryptic Command over Supreme Verdicts? If they didn't take Supreme Verdict, that means they don't have a Lingering Souls, I guess. Okay, so opponent is scrying with Grimflyer. Let's see what they keep and what they bin. So binning a Noble Hierarch. Okay, so that's a version of the deck with Noble Hierarchs. That's interesting to know because those versions of Abzan are more explosives and very aggressive ones. More aggro than mid-range decks. Okay. Fetching for a Temple Garden. Wow, opponent is is not really concerned about their life points here. Sphinx's Revelation. Okay. Well, I think that I'm gonna Field of Ruin here. What do I want to cut? I think I want to go after the black and the green. If I have another land disruption thing, I'm gonna destroy this Temple Garden and try to cut them out of greens. So let's go after the Overgrown Tomb. Next turn we will Supreme Verdict. We are gonna take a bunch of damages here, unfortunately, but the great news is that we have this Sphinx's Revelation now. So if the game can go a little longer, we can hope to get back into the game, draw some more cards, and do some stuff. So here we're taking 7. I expect them to have more creatures in their hand because they know about the Supreme Verdict and they played the Tarmogoyf anyway. So that means they have a second phase to their game plan. Maybe they have Lingering Souls. Okay, so nothing. That makes sense. So let's Verdict. I think we don't have much of a choice here. If they start playing some creatures again, we're gonna Verdict one more time. Okay, so no, sorry for the stop in the draw phase. So let's hope with this Supreme Verdict and this Cryptic Command we get to make the game last a little bit longer. This way we get to resolve our Sphinx's Revelation. Okay, Gideon is not a bad draw. So let's play Gideon. Opponent is gonna eat almost our entire graveyard, which doesn't really matter. And having this Gideon resolved is kind of an insurance against Liliana of the Veil, and will definitely help us getting to a later stage of the game where we can cast Sphinx of Revelation. So opponent aids our Cryptic Command, and he's gonna eat something else, I believe, probably Supreme Verdict. Okay, another Tarmogoyf. I can't do much about Tarmogoyf, unfortunately. So now the question is, do I want a Supreme Verdict, or do I want to slow them with Cryptic Command? I think I have to Verdict, right? Or maybe I Cryptic them, yeah. That's maybe a plan. I think that's a bit greedy, though. Yeah, let's Verdict. That's the safest plan here. So let's Verdict. Plus Gideon, maybe I just want to make an emblem. They have Abrupt Decays in their deck, so they can easily destroy this Gideon, but we may draw into our Gideon Jura, and this emblem can prove useful. Lingering Souls, okay, so yeah, they definitely had a second stage to their game plan. Let's plus on one spirit and pass the turn. We're getting a little bit short on mana here. I would be really okay with drawing one more land here. Liliana of the Veil. Well, let's kind of draw that. I think that's a bait because they will play a land probably and flashback their souls. No follow-up. Wow, that's interesting. So now I may want to go after the... Why no attack? Weird. So now I may want to go after the black here. So let's plus on one token. Let's Spreading Seed, the Godless Shrine, Ruined Halo. Do I want to cast Ruined Halo? I can't name spirits, so I don't think I want to name anything on with this Ruined Halo right now. I think I prefer keeping two counter spells up here. This way I can counter the flashbacked Lingering Souls. Wow, another Souls. Do I want to Logic Knot or do I want to negate? I think I want to negate here. And next turn, I'm definitely gonna Sphinx's Revelation here. Okay, so we're taking one. Are we taking one or is Gideon taking one? Okay, Gideon. Oh no, I'm taking one. Okay, so they are probably planning on killing me. Well, at least taking my life points to 0 and then destroying my Gideon with an Abrupt Decay or something. Okay, Snapcaster Mage is not that bad. I don't think I want to Snapcaster Mage Supreme Verdict right now because they have 2 Lingering Souls in their graveyard, which means I'm more likely to draw into more Snapcaster Mages with this Sphinx's Revelation. Oh, another Lingering Souls. Wow. Rough beats. So here, what I really want is a Cryptic Command. This way I can tap them and maybe bait them into casting more Lingering Souls from their graveyard. Okay. So now that I have a second Snapcaster Mage, maybe I want to... Oh, interesting. Interesting. I can cut them out of black so they can't flash back Lingering Souls. So let's Serum Visions first. This way we know what we are gonna draw with the Search for Azcanta. Do I want more lands? I don't think that I want one more island, but I may want this Field of Ruin for one of their annoying lands. So let's Spreading Seas. And do I want to play Search for Azcanta, or do I want to play Search, or do I want to keep Logic Knot up? I think I want to play Search here. This way, if they have something like an Abrupt Decay, they may want to cast it on Search and not on Gideon. Because okay, opponent scoops it up. Interesting. Kind of weird, but interesting. Okay, so opponent is definitely playing a lot with their graveyard. So Gravedigger's Cage is gonna be awesome. Celestial Purge is gonna be good. Rest in Pieces are great. Settle the Wreckage can be good. And Negate is not that great. Okay, so Gideon of the Trial is good. I don't think Vendilion Clique is that good. Detention Sphere is great. Maybe Settle the Wreckage is a bit overkill here, especially because they have so many discard spells. I may never be able to cast it safely, so Ruined Halo is not fantastic. If we're planning on bringing Rest in Pieces, Search for Azcanta, and Logic Knots, Snapcaster Mages are not fantastic, but I don't think that we can cut them. Gideon of the Trial, I may just want to cut one. I want Jace, of course. I want one Gideon just to slow them down and make one of their creature basically powerless. But I don't want two of them. I don't think I want two of them. Negate. Negate is great against Liliana of the Veil, but I don't think that we can afford to keep it. Especially considering the number of cards we're planning on bringing in. And because the game is gonna last, I think I can afford to cut one land. So I am gonna cut one Plains, and I'm gonna bring my 5 cards. So let's see. I think that cutting one land is okay, because the game is gonna last for a while. Okay, this hand is quite good. We have some ways to shape our hand into exactly what we want. And because they didn't play anything, I'm just gonna lead with this Flooded Strand. I'm not gonna play this Celestial Colonnade because I want to have this Spell Snare up. And next turn, if we draw a land, I'm gonna cast this Search for Azcanta. So let's hope we draw a land. Okay, Tarmogoyf is not gonna happen, sorry. So let's fetch for a basic island. No need to shock here. And counter. Wow, this one-off Spell Snare is great. Unfortunately, we didn't draw our land. Let's Serum Visions first. Okay, that's a land. Spreading Seas and another land. So I think the plan next turn is to go Search for Azcanta plus Serum Visions, or maybe try to disrupt their mana base. We have a very resilient hand to a discard spell here, and here a Liliana of the Veil would be a problem, but we can't really do anything about that. And oh, Liliana the Last Hope. Well, that's still a problem, but that's not as much of a problem as Liliana of the Veil here. Okay. So do I still want to disrupt them? I don't think I do. Yeah, I have 2 Spreading Seas. I think that next turn I want to go double Spreading Seas on their green source. So that's Glacial Fortress, Search for Azcanta, and Serum Visions. And I think I want both. I think I want to draw Supreme Verdict later, because if they make me discard of my Jace, I'm kind of okay. But considering that they have this Liliana the Last Hope, I don't think that I can afford to take many hits, because I will have to tap out once I have 5 lands, eventually. Here I kind of hope they go -2 and get back this Tarmogoyf because I won't be able to dodge an ultimate. Ouch. I really don't know how I'm supposed to take care of that. Lingering Souls. Ow. Well, that blocks our Celestial Colonnade. No, I don't want to put Jace in the graveyard here. So, let's Spreading Seas and hope to draw with the second one into our Detention Sphere or something that can interact with this Liliana. Okay, so we are cutting them out of black. The bad news is that we still don't have anything for this Liliana of the Last Hope. And I don't think we can win with an emblem on the field. So now we cannot cut them out of black. Please, Celestial Purge. Please, Celestial Purge. Okay, so they definitely are trying to ultimate this Liliana of the Last Hope. So we have 2 turns before it's too late. Oh, Gideon. Wow. Rough beats, rough beats. Okay, Askenta, please help us. Do I want Serum Visions? I don't want Serum Visions. I want some lands. Or Gideon Jura, but we can't play that. So here, I think that we Spreading Seas. Try to hit something we can play. Celestial Purge. Perfect. That's perfect. So let's let them +1. This way we're sure they don't -2. And if they -2, I'm not that much scared about this Liliana of the Veil. Okay, Liliana of the Last Hope. Come on. Why can't I say Liliana of the Last Hope? Okay, things are starting to become a little bit more easy to deal with. But we still have to find something to do with this Gideon of ally of Zendikar. But we have Verdict plus Jace. So and Gideon, our own Gideon. So if we draw a land, I think we go Gideon here. So let's Celestial Purge Liliana and dodge a Horrible Death. Okay, I don't want planes in my graveyard. The problem is if they activate their Gideon here, they kill Gideon Jura. So I think I want to play Jace, Architect of Thoughts here. +1. Make them activate the Gideon Ally of Zendikar. And if they do so, I'm gonna path. And even if they have a discard spell, they have to have 2 discard spells to avoid this Gideon to die. Okay, maybe we can win. Maybe we can win this game. We have some very powerful cards. Let's be confident. Confident? Confident, yeah. Sorry for the mispronunciation. Well, I won't say sorry each time I'm mispronouncing something, of course. Because I would say sorry all day long. Okay, interesting move. Interesting move from our opponent. So here Jace is taking 4/6. Ha. So that's 2, 4, and 6, which means I have to path one of those tokens, which is kind of unfortunate. And Jace is down to 1. Wow. Okay, the game is not over. The game is not over. I don't think I want Logic Knot here. I don't think I do. I think I still want one more land. So let's put Logic Knot in the graveyard and transform Search. Elspeth is awesome. So let's plus. Unfortunately, I don't think we can afford to play Elspeth because of those spirit tokens. So maybe I want a Wrath. That's a great question. So here, let me know in the comments what you would do if you were me, because that's a very, very tough spot. Here I can play Elspeth, but that means Jace die. Jace dies, sorry. We can Supreme Verdict and make Jace survive next turn Elspeth or Gideon, and then Elspeth, but we are very vulnerable to any discard spell. I still think that I'm gonna Supreme Verdict because that's probably the greediest line. But I think that if we can manage somehow to resolve both our Planeswalkers, we win. And that's something we have to, that's a risk we have to take here. But let me know in the comments what you would have done. I'm more than likely to believe that that wasn't the best choice, but let me know what you would have done and let me know why. So flashing back Lingering Souls, sure. Please no discard spell. Please no discard spell. Perfect. Wow. We're doing it. We are doing it. Okay, Gravedigger's Cage, you're a bit late to the party. So let's play Elspeth. I think we want to play Elspeth over Gideon here because Elspeth is more powerful in the matchup. And pass the turn. Okay. Whew. And next turn we can go Gideon plus Gravedigger's Cage. Inquisition. Okay, no Gravedigger's Cage, but Gideon's safe. Wow. That's tensed. I think we're here. Opponent is really behind, because fighting over those two Planeswalkers is gonna be very hard. And next turn we can start chum blocking with Celestial Colonnade or just slamming Gideon and keep them from attacking our Jace. And now we have a clock. Of course, that's not the faster clock you've ever seen with those soldiers tokens, but soon we can maybe ultimate this Elspeth. Lingering Souls? Okay, well. This Gravedigger's Cage is gonna be a bit late. So let's +1. Let's +1. Let's play Gideon. +2 Gideon. And play Gravedigger's Cage. This way they can't flash back again their souls. I think they definitely should have flashed back those souls. Because now my Elspeth is really close to ultimating. And they only can attack Gideon here. So, and next turn I'm gonna Cryptic Command them. Okay. So Gideon's down to 4. Which means I can't even... Okay, another souls. That's strong. Okay, a second Cryptic Command. So let's +1. +1. +1. +2, sorry. And we're gonna Cryptic them. And then we'll have this emblem that will transform all of our soldiers into flying soldiers. So let's tap draw. Okay, so tap draw. And opponent concedes. So GG's to our opponent. And see you for round 4. Bye-bye.